And a handoff to Fuller on first down. Matt Fuller, who's been... No keep it on the ground on second down, and it's a first down for 12-yard pickup.
Good job right here off the left side, and getting up to the second level opens up a good hole on the interior of this offensive line, and downhill running from Jawar Howell.
Boy, that'll help Sellers if they can get the run game going. They've been the worst. Another run play, and a nice cut that time in the hole by Fuller, and he gets 5 teams in just this month alone. And now Sellers throwing to Harbor on the perimeter, and Harbor and Sellers will keep it, and he's got a ton of room. First down and more. Gets an extra yard.
Watch this edge. Both these guys are going to stay inside. It's going to open up the perimeter for LaNorris Sellers. Nice job at the mesh as he feels both Cassius Howell and Sanford, the linebacker, play inside.
Here comes a jet sweep, now a reverse. Here's Rowe on the pitch, throwing it deep, and Sellers has the football inside the 20.
And Furry's in his bag here. It's going to come down this way, motion across, and then LaNorris is going to work his way out on a wheel route. Perfectly executed here on the reverse throwback pass to the quarterback. Nobody identifies LaNorris Sellers coming out. Pass is where it needs to be, and a nice job after the catch by LaNorris Sellers. Mike Furry could not have scripted a better offensive start to this game for South.
As Taylor mentioned, calling plays for the first time. Sellers off play action, floats it into the end zone, incomplete. Sellers again off play action, and the pass through the hands of Fuller. And here comes a blitz. Sellers gets rid of it. It's batted in the air and on fire. Sellers and the pass batted down.
Going on with the snap, and this was too easy. You see the hesitation. Left tackle never even moves, and that excellent get off from Cassius Howell as he gets his hands up with his second pass breakup already in this first quarter.
Sellers to throw again, has time, tries to dump it off, and it's bad.
LaNorris Sellers doesn't run this, but watch Cassius Howell. He's going to start up and work back in and get his hand on the football. As this opens up, look at the middle of the field open up here, Dave.
In general on first down and second down. Now in third and long, they have to throw. Sellers layers that beautifully for a first down catch to his brother.
Zone coverage on the back end, and younger brother Jaden just comes wide open. And a great throw with on the opening drive.
And it's going to be a design run for Sellers, and he's got a crease. Out of Sellers will run it again, cuts it upfield, and he's knocked down.
Big stage and opportunity here today.
His pass caught near midfield is Jacobs. He gets drilled.
Try to confuse you in these spots.
Pressure off the edge. Sellers throws it deep, and it's caught.
Wow, what an absolute dime. Cannot throw it any better than that. And Jacobs clearly in the end zone as he goes in, falling on top of the corner, Will Lee. 2 big third down throws on that.
Fuller. First down on this possession. No run it again with Fuller, and he's tracked down backside by Ryland Kennedy. Down today.
You touched on it, Dave. Kennedy's just going to get right in the hip pocket, and he's going to chase backside down the line. It's a really good job getting into Surratt, the right tackle.
And they come off the edge, and the pass is juggled by Rowe. He eventually catches it, but the defense...
Right defensive end, Devon Hayes just going to come unaccosted off the edge, and this ball has got to come out hot and really quick for LaNorris Sellers. Pass, good defense game. They lose today, only a 12% chance of making it.
Here's Jaden Sellers.
Scenario.
Sellers to throw, and now takes off, and then throws before he crosses the line of scrimmage, and it was thrown over the head of Harbor, but a flag is down.
It's what he does best, go vertically. The contact by Will Lee. See hand fighting there. Yeah, he got him with that left hand, little wrap up. They were both kind of jockeying. Draw the contact.
Hand off to Howell on first down. Stretches forward to the...
Handle their business here today.
Sellers dumping it off to Dingle, the tight end. First down into Texas A&M territory. And close to the... Howell off the left edge. Sellers on the rollout. And the pass high intended for Jaden Sellers. Sellers trying to find some running room. It's not there. Stacked up.
Bottom of your screen.
They're going to be conservative and hand it off.
They're down important for A&M. This possession's important for A&M defense.
Jet sweep, and they're all over Jaden Sellers. He'll end up losing 3. Could have lost. Sellers through the hands of the offensive player and then almost run for South Carolina. Sellers pitches it. And Jaden Sellers tackled
with an extra week to prepare.
Faison on first down, wrestled to the ground after Texas A&M. They'll keep it on the ground with Faison. And he's able to break a tackle and another one. Faison across the 30 and all the way to the guard game.
Just keep those legs churning. Faison unwilling to go down. He's met in the hole by Sanford. And there's 2 Aggies.
Faison again powering his way forward. The most sacks in the country, but none yet for A&M. And they can't get after Sellers here. He throws high and it's picked off. Intercepted by Dalton Brooks. Now a flag down. Brooks still running. And all the way down to the 6-yard line.
In Maurice Brown, he's just going to work his way right up inside, but then the safety over the top. Dalton Brooks, this is a poor pass by Sellers behind, high, off the hand of Brown, into the hands of Dalton Brooks.
Sellers keeping it, trying to run to the perimeter and runs out of room and loses yard in the country, struggling in the first halves of their games. And Sellers with another poor throw.
Quality rusher, bottom of the screen.
Sellers long pass, not even close, not on the same payback. See if the Gamecocks play it conservatively here. Sellers flipping it across the middle for a first down. Harbor's got great speed. The track star is free. Inside the 30, inside the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown in the end zone if A&M can overcome those mistakes.
We're going to find out. Watch the route. Okay, he's going to sit down in the zone, and it's going to be a good find for LaNorris Sellers, and this is just poor tackling. You've got to do a better job as the safety. Dalton Brooks comes down, and he's got to get Nick Harbor on the ground. You cannot miss that tackle and allow a player with the speed of Nick Harbor to get into the open field and take it to the house. You can live with the catch, Dave, but it's the safety's job to get that receiver on the ground.
Sellers looking for the kill shot. Takes off. And he's hugging the sideline. Sellers able to hit his tight end Brady Hunt for South Carolina. Rolling out on first down is Sellers and flipping it downfield to Jaden Sellers. His brother making it.
Sellers, he's going to be on Tyreek Chappelle. And I thought Chappelle even had a little hold there. Good touch on the football from LaNorris to his brother Jake.
5. No running room to the right, so cutting it back is Fuller, and down he goes.
Onyedem, watch this, Dave. Penetration kills the run game. Watch how vertical Onyedem gets up. He knocks off that puller of Stanley and helps create that tackle for loss.
Sellers throws it deep, and it's well overthrown. The only person who had a chance. They rush 4. Sellers in trouble. Steps away from pressure. Takes off. Has the first down. And then he gets to the ground.
They have good pass rush lanes, and he's going to come inside. It's going to open up a hole off the right side for LaNorris Sellers. Nobody able to account for that. And LaNorris Sellers relies on his legs, trusts them, and what a clutch pickup on third down.
He's played his best game of the season. Here it's in first team All-SEC. Quick throw to the sideline. Jacobs. Give to Fuller. York takes him down at the 32. A moment to go. He'll hand it off, and short of the line to gain is Matt Fuller. It's going to be 4th and 1. Dalton Brooks. And he landed on a teammate, Matt Fuller did. He lunged.
He's front. Watch this right here. It's going to create a pile. Inside, it's going to get low, almost nosedive, creates a pile right there, and there's nowhere to go with the football. Also well done by Damian Sanford. As we see him trying to reach it over, he's on top of a teammate, but he's well short of the first down. What a stop for this Aggies defense. I'm surprised we didn't see on either.
And the projected first-round pick will hand it off, and Faison is
excellent last week. He's going to work inside, then watch over the top. Sanford come as well. Onyedim is really starting to own the line of scrimmage in the second half. He's got big penetration. I showed.
Sellers. Catch is made, but not much. Jacobs. Tap. Pressure coming. Sellers rolling out. Sideline pass. Incomplete. Faison pitching it on the reverse. Jaden Sellers up the field. And he gets a first down. Handoff, Faison in trouble in the backfield, and down he goes for a loss to greet the running back.
He said yesterday, you can call me Captain Rourke, because he is the captain, he is the leader. Really nice job diagnosing that play.
Sellers trying to get the edge, able to slip a tackle before he's drilled out of play before the end of the quarter. Blitz coming, it's picked up, the pass the way off target. Jacobs was open underneath, but that one
this time. He's going to be standing right here, and he's going to come right down Main Street, right up the middle. Some space opens up, he feels that pressure in his face. And
he'll hand it off to Jaden Sellers, and he's ankle tackled by York. Sellers to throw on 2nd and 8. Pocket collapsing. Sellers sacked.
As well as this team, watch him win on the outside. Just going to be a simple rip. He's working on the true freshman, Surratt. Gets that rip high, continues to run the hoop.
Blitz coming. Sellers gets away from the defender. Takes off. And sacked again. Back inside the 5.
Play calling duties. Watch here on 3rd down. They're going to bring the corner off the edge to come home. They haven't showed that.
It was 3rd and goal from the 1. Expedited replay upholds the call of a recovery by South Carolina. And now the catch made by Sellers, and a gain of about just 3 of 3 today. His long on the year is 49. Sellers on the rollout, going to throw it away. Harbor was covered well down. It's in Lenora Sellers' hands, and the pass in traffic incomplete. Jake, the official 2-minute timeout. They go for it on 4th and 6. Sellers, long throw. Harbor caught it, and he's in bounds. A first down.
The former track star. Go up, high point this football. He's not a natural catcher of the ball. Fights through contact.
Depending on how much time is left. Sellers from the pocket setting up a screen. Howell. And he's close to a first down, about 30 yards away from a field goal try. Sellers in trouble, and sacked back inside the 30-yard line by Dalton Brooks.
Mike Elko dialing it up. He's going to sneak in, and he's going to get home with this pressure. I love the timing of this blitz. He makes that inside move on the right guard and gets Sellers to the ground. Huge sack.
Sellers in trouble again. And down he goes. Back at the 20. This could be it for South Carolina. Blitz coming. Sellers steps up. Taking off. Down he goes. Turnover on down.
How about the way they use Cassius Howe here? Look, he's off the edge. He's going to sit back. And as Lenora Sellers breaks to the right, he's in perfect position. But the routes down the field, as there's nobody open. Lenora Sellers waiting, double coverage over the middle. And it's Cassius Howe who has answered the bell.